shit. Now
Well, let the technical difficulties begin. Philbo started clicking stuff.
It's okay. We got a second. I'm gonna pull up I just gotta pull up the right clip.
Why?
We did, home. Don't worry about what.
No, I was talking about my end. Oh damn, we're giving Carlton the main spot.
We're starting. Oh shit. We're starting. All right. What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to the 30th episode of Sticking Around with Josh. Philbo. This is your main host, Philbo.
And no, I'm the real main host. I'm your actual talent that will be entertaining you today. My name's Joshua. You can call me Josh. And it's the fucking Dirty 30. How about that shit?
Goddamn Dirty 30, son. I mean, that shit's legit. 30th episode.
That's crazy, man. Would you have ever thought when we started, it's like 30 episodes in? Like, that's wild to me. Like
30 episodes in and somehow a smaller audience than when we started off with. So, yeah. Well, I thought, actually, this is right about in line with my expectations.
You're right. we just shit the bed halfway through.
Yeah.
But no, that's why we brought Carlton on. Carlton's gonna have his own fucking fan club by the time we're done here.
Right.
Oh, good. No pressure. Appreciate that.
So everybody, we got Carlton on today to celebrate the Dirty 30. He's my buddy. He's originally from North Carolina. Grew up together. He stays out in Tennessee, and we decided as a special treat for y'all, we'd bring him on this week. So say what's up, Carlton.
What's up, everybody? Glad to be here. Thanks for having me. And God bless the state of Tennessee, baby. God's country.
All right. And that was Carlton, ladies and gentlemen.
They'll catch you next time. What's up, Candace?
Hey, Candace, what's up? Long time no see. Glad you tuned in.
It also helps that I fixed the chat issues now.
Yep. And
actually see that shit.
Well, yeah, now people that are actually that are talking, we can talk back to.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Which is nice. I mean, that's kind of how this platform's supposed to work.
A little bit.
But just a little bit. But no, I'm looking at the stream right now. Carlton, you're front and center, buddy. Like you are the star of the show. I'm not the talent today.
I should have did my makeup better, I guess, or something.
You should have.
I can still send you. I can still send my person over there. Don't worry about it. It's actually Josh didn't introduce me. So here's the first chop of the episode because Josh didn't introduce me correctly. Today, my name is Princess Philbo.
Princess Philbo.
And whenever somebody calls me that, I will always answer with "Long may she reign." So that is the mood that we're in today.
You're a frittata. How about that?
Princess Philbo decrees that
Princess Philbo is going to be a martyr here soon. But
should I bow? Should I curtsy? Like, what do I do?
I mean,
bow, curtsy?
whatever. You know, this is 2023, Carlton. So you make up your own mind on that.
Good point.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to choose your own pathway here.
It's 2023. You can personally declare that you're a oak tree,
and you can spit on your dick and rub it in my face, and I probably will have to take it.
As we learned last week, Philbo loves being hazed. So.
Yeah, I basically volunteer as tribute at any given moment for just about anything.
I was talking about introducing him into our ICE alliance, and I was like, so we're just going to take you to the cabin in December or January, just haze the shit out of you. And he literally looks up and says, I love being hazed.
He had to specify that I had to look up at you and say that.
Yeah, because he was doing his little frittata work or whatever he was doing, and then he literally just looks directly into the camera, like he touched my soul. And
it's actually true. It's funny.
It really is. And I was just like, dude, never ever tell people that ever, because especially somebody like me that's like so fucking into hazing for some reason. Maybe it's my wrestling background because that shit got pretty intense pretty quick.
Wrestling in and of itself is hazing.
It really is. But you know, anytime you get any kind of group of guys, like especially like guys together, they're gonna haze each other. But when there's physical combat already on the docket, like it just goes that
scheduled
extra
for 3:30 on Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah. So after we run 5 miles, I'm gonna stick a broomstick up your ass. Check.
Wait, I thought we were doing that as I was running 5 miles.
Well, that's just me and you.
Mm.
So anyway, Daddy's thirsty. Daddy needs a drink. So let's do our new intro song real quick. You ready?
What is our new intro song? I forgot.
I'm gonna buy you a drink. Ooh, I'm gonna take you home with me. I got cigarettes in the bank. Shorty, what you think about that?
All right. You get yours and I'll get mine.
Yeah. So I got mine right here. Philbo's gonna get his tea or Mio water or whatever the fuck he's drinking. So today we're going with Luna Azul. We've done this before, but this is actually the silver Luna Azul. I fucking love this brand. It's it's not too expensive. It's not going to break the bank. It is from Jalisco, just like 90% of tequila. So it probably was made in an outdoor bathtub, but it's definitely quality bathtub tequila. So we're gonna get a cork pop on it. Oh, that was weak.
It was weak, but you could. It was kind of it was cute, and it had like a little background flavor. To
a little
something. Yeah, like it kind of kissed the microphone a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. But see, that's just letting you know. I'm not too harsh. I'm gonna go down real nice. So as per usual, we're gonna go over rocks. It's got to be at least half tequila, or you're on the wrong podcast. You're looking for dicking around with Cooter and Gator. That's a completely different show.
Yeah, it is. Not nearly as entertaining.
And they're way harsher on their subscribers. So Candace, maybe don't watch that one.
And it's really like a 99% like Second Amendment. Not that there's anything wrong with that. That's just
it really is. You're not really gonna laugh, but you'll learn something.
Right. Yeah, and then 3 minutes later you'll change the channel.
Right. Yeah. They get cold quick. So. As per usual now, I'm going with my favorite. This is the Blood Orange Ream. This shit, if you haven't had it, Carlton, have you ever had Ream? This stuff?
You ever been reamed?
Have you ever been reamed? No, it's a French sparkling refresher.
Have you ever seen a grown man naked, Joey?
You ready? You ready?
Oh shit! It literally looks like, I know it was like the frost coming out of the bottle, but it looks like it was like the cap just shot up into the air like it was a bottle of champagne.
You know what? It's been a day. I'm actually gonna.
You're popping bottles in the club right now, Josh.
We bottle popping.
That's the kind of day you're having.
Yeah, everybody in the club getting tipsy. I'm gonna add a little more Keeler because it's been one of them. And then we're gonna top it off with a little Monster.
Here's what I'm drinking today, straight from Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh shit!
But guess what else I'm having today?
Oh shit!
But guess what else I'm having today, Josh?
Are you drinking a beer?
No, I got tequila of my own.
Oh, Casamigos!
I got my Reposado. Yeah. Hell yeah, it's my favorite Casamigos. So here's my cork pop.
Really? You like?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, sexy.
So you like the Reposado better than the Añejo?
I do.
There's no way.
I do. I actually do. Oh, it's something I realized. The Reposado is my favorite Casamigos.
Because lately, I guess I just really like tequila and especially good tequila. So like, I mean, but I've had a silver boner lately. I don't know why. I just like silver. Carlton, what kind of tequila do you like?
I'm rocking the Celsius today, baby.
Not exactly what you're talking about, but all right, fair enough.
Rule number one, don't drink tequila.
Oh God.
Rule number 2, don't drink tequila.
Listen, everybody.
What's rule number 3?
What's rule number 3?
Always leave home with a spare change of underwear.
Never wear jean shorts in Walmart. All right, here's a cheers. Everybody, hold them up. Like here's a cheers. Philbo, love you, you beautiful 5-head bastard. Carlton,
I'm doing shot today too. Look at that.
Oh shit, I'll join you. Carlton, I love you, man. It's good to catch up, and this is the perfect way to catch up. All the dicks and dickettes out there, Candace, one of our top subscribers, appreciate you, and all our other subscribers, especially the one with the little dick that we ignore most of the time. Cheers! It's going to be a fantastic episode.
Hell yeah. Not you, Carlton. Don't worry.
Well, he's not a subscriber.
I'm sure your dick is nice and large.
And thick.
With 2 C's. Hold up. Here we go.
Dick boy.
Woo. Dude, I gotta do the shot. All right, here we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna take one with you. Boom.
Oh.
Dude, you can't do that. You can't do that after Casamigos. It's too smooth.
Oh, it's
like
so
literally,
fucking smooth.
it's like a wine tasting. You just hold it on the back of your tongue and just go like.
That's why the
So-
Reposado is my favorite. I think it's smoother than the Añejo, dude. Like, I'm being serious.
I don't know, but we can agree to disagree.
We'll just have to do a taste test together sometime.
Well, yeah, we'll just have to drink an entire bottle and play some Chell.
Mhm.
So anyway,
Oh, yeah.
let's get to the main event. Carlton, our special guest, our new guest, Dick. So first of all, I have to. I'm kind of shocked and amazed because we finally have someone that is actually not mentally handicapped and sober on the podcast as a guest.
Might be the first time. Actually, just on the podcast. Let's be honest.
Notice I said "and" because Jacob was definitely not mentally handicapped, but he was the furthest from sober I think anyone has ever been besides our live episode before the cabin. So Carlton, tell us about yourself, man. Like what are you doing? How do we know each other? Tell us some good shit.
So me and Josh go way back to like middle school, right, man? Like
You're welcome.
I think I knew you back in middle school when you were coming up. But we used to
starts playing.
yeah, we used to go to church together, and we grew up together. And I mean, life was good, man. I'm a '80s kid, but I'm a '90s kid, and the '90s was pretty freaking awesome. But
Fuck yeah.
grew up in church together. Reconnected the past year. Like love just reconnecting with friends that I don't know. Life happens, right? Like we all get busy. We get people. We get wives. We get children, and like life happens.
You introduce
right?
your wife to Josh. That's why you stopped hanging out for a long time. Oh, is that
So-
just me?
Okay.
Okay, never mind.
Something like that. Yeah, I'm never seeing Philbo again after the wedding.
So
That is
I'm in Nashville. I'm in sales. I do sales. ABC Always Be Closing. You haven't seen that movie? You should watch it.
Boom.
Yep.
But
That's Trump. That's the art of the deal, buddy.
that's right. So love what I do. I love meeting people. Love making love making money. So
Yes.
Oh yeah.
love. I have a 9-year-old kid, Reagan. Reagan Lloyd is his
Named
name.
after the president.
Yes, sir.
Boom.
And he, of course, he's
Was
in
that
like
now, was
every-
that was that more of a CIA dealing the cocaine, or more of an Iran Contra kind of Reagan?
like Iran
which one?
Contra, like
Okay, got
mess
it.
with
Like
me,
real down
like-
and dirty.
like F around and find out, you know.
Or a
That's-
Star Wars program.
Yeah,
There you go.
exactly.
Oh.
Heard, okay,
you
so
know.
I like him already.
I tried to go for Anakin, but my wife would not go for that. She said no. So
Well, that would have made you pretty fucking stupid. So it's probably for the best.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
So Reagan was.
No, but wait, hang on. Which Anakin? Are we talking about episode 2 Anakin, episode 3
No,
Anakin, or episode 1 Anakin?
one Anakin.
Because that's look,
The
bowl
worst
cut Anakin. Bowl cut Anakin is no.
Actually, I don't
We're
know.
talking-
Episode 2 Anakin may be way fucking worse because he's like, I hate sand and I just love you so much, Padme. Like, I don't know. Episode 2 Anakin might be the worst Anakin.
I don't know. I'm not a big Hayden Christensen fan myself. Like the joke was, it's like my shitty acting ruining Saga. Like
What's the only movie I remember him in is what, Jumper? He was in Jumper, right?
Jumper, yeah,
Wait, who?
yeah.
Oh, that was Hayden Christensen.
Hayden
Yeah,
Christensen.
yeah. And I thought that was
Yeah.
Jamie Bell.
He's in it too.
I don't even know who that is.
He's the short Irish guy.
Yeah. His first big movie was he was like a dancer or something. Billy Eilish, that was it.
Billie
Don't ask me
Eilish.
how
yeah.
I know
Billie Eilish? What?
Don't ask me how I know that. But I did.
First of all, the name of the Billie Eilish. Okay, it's also not. It's Bill. You're saying it's Billie Eilish, but still, it sounds like
Yeah,
you're saying
whatever.
Jamie Bell's first. Oh, we have the same cup, dude. Look at that shit.
Oh shit.
Look at that. Hell yeah, we're cup brothers.
5-year-old Tervis that I haven't ever lost, or Yeti, sorry.
Mhm.
Like, haven't lost it. Every other cup, it's gone.
Nice. I like that.
Where do they go?
That shows this man has character.
I freaking I don't have a good memory, man. Like I lose stuff all the time. Like I've got a towel on everything. Everything I own, like of value, has a towel on it.
As a what?
Oh, a tile or a towel?
Like a tile. Yeah, a towel.
Okay,
tile,
I thought you were saying
but-
like towel. A
Hang
towel.
on. You're in between the North Carolina and Tennessee draw. I didn't pick that one up.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell that was real interesting.
Yeah, he's starting to get that Nashville twang, and I didn't pick it up.
Mhm.
Well-
He switched
Yep.
barbecue sauces and
You
draw.
be talking like no,
No.
no towel.
Well, and to screw it up even more, I lived in Mississippi for a year. So
Oh,
there you
that's
go.
it. So you're ruined.
Oh wow, you're
I
fucked.
mean,
man.
Yeah, you're ruined. By the way,
Was that the worst
so-
year of your life?
dude, like it was hot. It was so hot. You go out and it's like, how can a place on earth be this hot and miserable? But
Somehow
it can be.
Somehow the sun is hotter and the women are uglier.
Yeah, and the heat just really makes the garbage people smell that much worse. But by the way, we shit on Mississippi pretty bad. Not as bad as Alabama, but it's
But
pretty,
it still deserves a lot of hate.
wait, I almost killed Philbo. Philbo almost drowned on his fucking iced tea.
Oh, it's true.
So on that note, so Carlton, what do you consider the best state in the South, and why is it not Tennessee?
Ooh.
Oh, dude.
Tennessee. I don't know. I feel like Tennessee's up there.
The main
I mean-
thing is taxes, man. That's what Tennessee is like. No taxes, like
Yeah.
no state income tax.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Well, with your love for Reagan, I would expect no other
Isn't
answer.
it? Isn't it no property tax too, or is that something?
We have it, but it's pretty low. Like
Gotcha.
it's decent. But yeah, like North Carolina, man, you're getting screwed, North Carolina. Sorry,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
It's
I feel like it's hard to determine what's worse tax wise between North Carolina and Virginia.
Well, that's why I stick it to the man in rent. I just burn piles of money every month.
That's your big middle finger to society.
Yeah. Fuck y'all. Watch this shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna roll around in a big pile of cash and then hit it with a flamethrower. Dude, I'm
Like
so
the
excited
Joker.
about the flamethrower. That shit's happening, bro. That
it's gonna
shit
be fucking
is
crazy.
going
Isn't it? It's gonna
down.
be fucking crazy that we're doing that. First of all,
So Carlton, so I guess basically as an interview question for the cabin,
wait. He didn't get to answer. What's the best state? in
Oh,
the South?
okay. So what's the best state in the South?
oh, dude, it's Tennessee.
Oh
man.
God.
And wait,
I'm
expand
sorry.
on that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Besides property taxes.
so everything is somewhat cheaper. Like cost of living is relatively reasonable for now, despite inflation and.
That's because that
Uh,
kid from Deliverance is fucking making all the goods locally.
Wait, is that the one? Is that the squeal like a piggy kid?
No,
Or the-
that's the adult. It's the kid.
Oh, that's
it's
the adult.
It's
The kid on the bridge.
the kid is mentally handicapped. Who's playing the dueling
banjo?
banjos.
Yeah.
He's like a banjo savant.
Anyway, sorry, we're cutting him off. Let us have it. So, basically, sell us Tennessee, and it'll never work. But try.
we got Buc-ee's now. Like freaking Buc-ee's. Have you been to a Buc-ee's yet?
Everybody's
If
got
you haven't,
Buc-ee's, bro. That's some old shit.
Well,
I don't
Next
know
you'll
what
be
the
telling
fuck
me you got
Buc-ee's is.
Cookout.
What the fuck is a Buc-ee's?
Next, you'll be like, "Wait, have you guys seen these golden arches? They're everywhere, dude.
Dude, you got to get it. They have this quarter pounder cheeseburger,
You know what they call it in
Alright.
France?
a Royale with cheese, because they don't know what the fuck the metrics. Or they're on the metrics, and they don't know what the fuck a quarter pound is.
all right.
They also don't know how to fire a fucking rifle, apparently. But more on that later.
I got you
Let
then.
the man speak.
I got you.
I
Then. Country music. How about that?
All right, and for that reason, I'm out.
Hell yeah! You just got a Shark Tank, Carlton. I'm sorry.
And you get a chop for that. That's your first
okay. That's
official
a chop. That's a chop.
So you got double chopped.
Yep.
Hmm.
No, I didn't double. I was just confirming. Like I'm not gonna chop him. I'm just
Listen,
I'm hopping on the
Princess.
chop train.
Listen, Princess Philbo. I don't need
Long
your
may
fucking.
she reign.
Anyway, we'll stop interrupting. Sell us Tennessee. Go.
Will we? This
And
is
don't-
great.
don't-
I'm having a
don't-
blast.
Dolly Parton. How about that?
All
And
right,
for that
shit.
reason, I'm out. That's your second job.
no,
of the
no, no,
episode.
no. Dolly Parton is a national treasure. You asshole.
You sit over there and fucking oil your five head. fuck Dolly Parton, and fuck her theme park. Like that's the most fucking
No,
that's
Dolly
the most-
Parton is like the nicest. Fuck her theme park. Hell yeah, I'm with you.
That's
on
the
that.
most pompous thing I've ever seen. Like I open fucking like Joshville.
The difference
like-
is nobody would ever go to Joshville.
Oh my
No,
word.
that's not true.
Yeah.
Carlton would go. Carlton would go to Joshville.
Season
have-
pass, baby. Season pass.
They have
No.
Joshville. It's whatever that cowboy town.
No,
is
and
that you
my
and your family went
resident,
to.
because I need a bigger celebrity than me, or else it would seem pompous.
The
my
Taylor Swift
resident-
residency.
No, no, fuck Taylor Swift. My resident celebrity is Brad Pitt, and he's like the maitre d of the entire thing. You just catch him out, but he's always dressed in an iconic role of his. So he just shows he's Tyler Durden one day.
Fight
And,
Club. He's the
yeah.
Inglorious Bastards. Brad Pitt the next.
That might be my favorite Brad Pitt, the
He's
Inglorious
pretty fucking
Bastards
good.
Brad Pitt.
He's pretty fucking good.
So Carlton and I never included you in on this, but Carlton and I have this thing, and I was gonna try and make it, but it's like, which Brad Pitt are you? The Brad Pitt of the day? Like you wake up and send it to your friend, like which iteration
Hold
of the Pitster are you?
I'm gonna Google
That
that
day.
because there's definitely a thing somewhere.
Not Carlton. We created that, right?
Yeah, pretty sure we did.
Yeah.
TM.
TM. Hey, I'm gonna need. Do we have? I know we have friends that are a lot of different things.
Oh.
We have a lawyer friend.
Oh, we could take a quiz and figure out which Brad Pitt we are.
Oh, good.
Are you ready
Let's
for
do
that?
it. Yeah,
All right,
let's
hold on,
do
let's
it.
do it. I'm gonna put it on the screen real quick.
I already
God.
know. I already know which Brad Pitt we're gonna be. We're gonna end up being Legends of the Fall Brad Pitt.
Either that or Fury Brad Pitt, which I think is an overrated Brad Pitt.
Dude,
It's kinda
first
like
of
our
all,
show.
fuck you. It's not his best
Fury's
role, but
not
that
that good,
That
dude,
was
I'm
that was a good movie.
It's not that
Like,
good. Everybody thinks
it's
that movie's
not.
amazing. It's not that it's
Dude,
bad. I'm not saying it's
it's-
bad. It's just not great. Like everybody
It's
thinks
not
it's
top.
amazing.
It's not top 5, but it's fucking like war movies. It's not top 10.
I don't even know if it's in my top 100.
It's not top 10 war movies. It's not top 20 war movies, but it's a solid watch. It's good.
All right, let's go through these quotes.
Jonah Hill fucked the movie up. That's all. Like
Jonah Hill should have been a Nazi.
Jonah Hill should have
That would have been
fucking-
hilarious.
he should have gotten scalped in fucking Inglorious
He
Bastards.
should have
Like-
played like imaginary Hitler, like in Jojo Rabbit.
Well, look, I mean Jonah Hill from Superbad compared to now, it looks like he did go to a concentration camp.
Superbad Jonah Hill.
Oops,
Even
did I
though
say
that
that?
Okay,
What?
let's move along before we start handing out right coin. Go ahead, Carlton.
Move along.
What do you? what do you do with all that skin? That's the thing. Like all the weight that he lost. Like where does it go?
Oh, there's
Sacrifices
certain,
it to Beelzebul.
Well,
yeah, there's a ritual for that.
makes sense.
Yeah. So basically, when you're in Hollywood and you're Jewish and you make over $20 million a year, you can do whatever you get. You're basically an anamorph. You can do whatever you want to do.
He donates it to all the other children who got circumcised.
And surprisingly enough, Jonah Hill actually does all of his transactions in Litecoin. But
All right, so which quotes are most likely to fall out of your mouth? This is for the Brad Pitt that you want to.
okay, let me hang on. Let me zoom in.
I hate losing even more than I want to win. Advertising has us chasing cars and clothes, working jobs we hate so we can buy shit we don't need. That's fucking stupid.
Says Fight Club.
Yeah, but it's also like that's not the best. That doesn't really. There's no right. There's no wrong. There's only popular opinion. Want me to come over and protect you? I don't know. I feel like these are not good ones. I guess
I
it
feel
says
like-
most likely, so it's not like.
I feel like the
More of an
top one
attitude.
probably.
Mhm.
I hate losing more than I ever want to win. Yeah, we go with that one. And that quote I think is from which quote is that? That's from the
I don't know.
Burn After Reading.
Oh, I never read that. I mean, I never saw that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Are you a ladies' man? They line up to love me, bro. My heart belongs to only one. I've got bigger things on my mind. Not so lucky with love. I
This
mean,
is a terrible quiz. Where did you find this?
I don't know. What there's
All right.
this website called BuzzFeed. Have you heard of it?
Oh God.
I'm just playing.
Um,
How do you
so-
feel about animal rights? What the fuck? Okay, we'll
What?
just say we like animals. We got dogs. Are you a violent person? Not gonna shy away from. I don't know. If Josh is answering this truthfully,
I won't
It's gonna
shy
be
away
I
from
go
a
look-
fight.
It's gonna be the last one though. But all right.
No, that's not true. I don't go looking for
I'm
fights.
fucking with you. I know it's a soft spot. That's why I said that.
God damn it! I used to be that way. Carlton knows that. I used to be that way, but now I'm not gonna back down.
What the
but I'm
fuck?
not gonna.
What kind of
not gonna be
Tumblr ass
the
bullshit is this? Actually, it's a specific person. Grr. What the fuck is this quiz? Which of the following bothers you the
You
most?
picked it. I don't know. Jesus Christ.
I'm fucking upset with this shit though. What is your natural enemy? We're gonna go with Fight Club. It's always society's fault. I'm
Society.
never wrong. It's
Yeah.
always everybody else.
Everyone else. Let's burn it down.
Taking a trip.
Oh God.
Which of these would most improve?
Yeah,
Why is it like winning the lottery?
let
on
Carlton
here?
answer one.
All right, this is all you, Carlton. Which of these would most improve your life? You can do saving more money, learning a new skill, protecting yourself, taking a trip, protecting yourself online. First of all,
Oh God.
which is hilarious.
Don't click that.
I really want to because that's fucking hilarious.
I'm
Taking a
telling you,
trip,
that's gonna take us straight to Legends of the Fall.
getting HBO. Go ahead, Carlton. We need something. Also, these are like the worst. This is hilarious.
Taking a trip.
Taking a trip. All right, I like that answer.
Yeah.
What is holding you back from your dreams? My back pain, ouch. This is like some of the dumbest shit. I'm just gonna put the first.
Yeah, this was made by someone like you that's never
This was
seen
made
Fight
by
Club.
like a 14-year-old. Is what this is made
That's
by.
never seen Fight Club.
Do you feel like you might just go crazy someday?
All right, and I just had a grammar stroke.
And for that reason, I'm out. Godzilla, no. I think I've already lost my mind. I'm just gonna go with works. I guess I don't even fucking know what I was.
Just click through it.
Would you rather spend your
Just say yes and we'll move on.
watching sports, undermining capitalism?
Yes.
Which phrase does the best job of describing you?
So basically, we're just trying to be Fight Club Brad Pitt.
I thought
Is
this
that
said
what it is?
idiotic hothead, which I would totally would have selected. Oh no, we're a gritty competitor for sure. Let's
Ooh,
get
that's
this
not.
result.
That's gonna be.
What a
Moneyball.
tease!
What do we
All right,
get?
I guess I'm gonna put in the email address. Hold on.
Are you
for the
really
show.
gonna do it?
Yeah, let's do it. We can just we can unsubscribe. It won't matter. Oh,
Well, it's not like we check it anyway.
listen. If somebody wants to email, us,
Oh,
we'll say-
no, we have one spam alert. Oh no.
we have a few
No,
more.
I think it's funny because we actually set up a podcast email, but I've never used it. I've always used my personal account.
It only exists for like what's it called?
Posterity.
No, for purposes.
Yeah,
Like account purposes.
to sign up for dating apps that we don't want anybody to know about.
For dating apps. Yeah, catch me on Tinder.
Catch me
We're
on
dicking around. We're on Apple Podcasts, YouTube,
no, don't lie to the
TikTok.
people. Don't
TikTok, Twitch, and Tinder.
and Grinder.
I fucking love that concept. Like we're just putting our show on social media and Tinder.
Yeah, and
Swipe
Grinder.
Swipe right, motherfucker. Mostly
Which,
Grindr.
by the way, like Mater would eat that shit up. Like Mater already, like he started a little fan club. I told you what happened last time. Like I was sending
Yeah.
out personalized messages to subscribers from Mater.
Wait, were you really?
Yes.
That's fucking
Like-
hilarious.
When the first time he was on, I went out on the back porch and we were smoking and drinking and hanging out. And I was like, all right, so let's start banging out some of these videos. And he was literally personalizing them. I know Candace got one and Candace loved it. Candace is a big Mater fan. But
Yeah, bro.
yeah, we were sending them out, and Mater has his own little mini dick fan club.
That's hilarious. Yeah, and Candace says she definitely got one, which is fantastic. That means you have big shoes to fill, Carlton. I hope you're ready.
Mm.
Hey, you might end up with a fan club too, Carlton.
Yeah. I mean, I hear the disheveled dad look is pretty popular these days, so I think you stand a pretty good chance.
Good.
I'm just saying, I'm disappointed we didn't send our hair and makeup guy because we could have gotten the mohawk going. We could have gotten a little eyeliner, made him a little less Reagan, a little more Green Day.
A little less Reagan, a little more Clinton, 100%. A little prop saxophone over there for you.
Just
Really
have it
good at
propped up in the back with a pair of panties hanging off of it.
So they sent me this email. I have to click on this. I had to click on the fucking link they sent in the email. So when they sent me the email for the quiz result, they didn't even just send me the quiz result. They
Right.
sent me a link.
Now
To
you
the
have to
quiz
buy.
result.
Now you have to buy a $75 charcuterie kit.
Hold on, I'm
to
putting in my
actually-
credit card.
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
on.
I'm-
a second.
I'm putting my thumbprint in the phone.
Give me a second.
um,
I'll be right back. No, we got Fight Club, Brad Pitt. You were the
Yeah.
masculine urge made flesh and unleashed on an unsuspecting world. This was like written by like a porn writer. You refuse to exist as a cog in society's corrupt machine. Plus, you really enjoy beating the hell out of people. I mean, that just about summed me up.
Yeah, that's you, Philbo. That's Princess Philbo.
I am masculine urge made flesh. Long may she reign.
Oh, you almost got a chop on that one. You almost got a chop on that one.
Oh no, never. Princess Philbo is perfect. PPP. In case you were wondering.
Also, considering what do you call them? Dude, I told you I'm ass tired, so my brain's at like 10% right now. But I hate saying it. It doesn't matter. We'll just move on. No, I was saying we create a segment for Cooter because I don't know if he wants to be fully involved, but we could do like Cooter's criticism corner.
Oh, I
triple-
love
the tri-
that.
The triple C.
KKK.
Where we yeah. Yes. Cooter with
And
the
now
K.
it's time for the KKK.
Sponsored by Rightcoin.
Perfect.
No, where we just send him like a bit from our last show and just have him shit on it in a video.
100%.
That was,
Um,
I mean,
That sounds
Anyway,
about right. We'll
I'm
set that up.
I'm so mad we don't have our Hall of Fame video, which, by the way, I'm peeling the curtain back on that one. Guys, I had something special for you, and it was so special.
What do you mean
like,
the
did
Hall
you-
of... Oh, from the video that didn't load it.
Yeah, and I'm not going to describe it because it's just going to hurt me to do it, but we had a Hall of Fame entry for you, but it wasn't in the cards. Apparently
Wasn't meant to be.
Reddit can't handle a 35-pound ass on a white girl. It overloaded the system. The servers crashed. They had to take it down.
I mean, few can. I mean, I hardly blame.
And then I made the mistake of trying to walk the video down on Google, and all I got was a bunch of porn.
Well, that's exactly what you were looking for.
Well, not see. So I use a different browser for that,
Okay.
and that's important. Listen. So I know we haven't done a PSA in a few weeks, so let me give you a PSA to all you young listeners out
I
there.
really wanted one. Thanks. I appreciate it.
To all you young listeners out there, as far as porno goes, look. Rule number 1: don't get married to the sound, okay? Because you're gonna have to sneak one in, and then you won't be able to do it because you're missing the sound because you got to go ninja on it sometimes. But why am I saying?
Sometimes the sound adds to the experience, though. I know you're talking.
No, it does. So now you know.
Because you want to understand the storyline.
If
Goddammit.
nobody's home and you know nobody's coming back in a little while, put that shit on the big screen, grease it up, do what
Put
you
it
gotta
up in
do.
the surround sound. Let Dolby.
Yeah,
handle it.
surround
The-
sound. You actually
The heavy lifting
feel,
for you.
so you feel the thump.
Oh God, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So,
It's like just like 5 Gum, except with porn.
well, I guess, but that's a big rule though, because you don't want to get married to the sound because then it's not the same if you don't have it. So just like basic training, do it without the sound, and then every
Like
once in a
basic
while,
training.
just as a treat, you put the sound on. Carlton, you don't strike me as a big porn advocate. Your thoughts?
Your thoughts?
I'm good, bro.
So no pornography in the Caps household.
Happily married.
Oh, hang on. That
That's
has
not what he
nothing
said.
to do with. That's not what I said. That has nothing to do with it.
No, this guy. Are you kidding me? This guy's been eating nothing but like steak and listening to old Ronald Reagan tapes for the past.
I'm
He's got
like
nothing to do with
80-year-old man in a 40-year-old body, basically. Yeah.
Listening to the band Alabama and Mississippi.
Yeah.
No, dude, I've gotten to that point in my life too. Like, one of the reasons I love going to the cabin trip is because it makes me feel young. Like, I get to hang out with these kids and fucking while out. But like in my real life, I feel old as shit. Like, I feel like I've got gray beard hairs. I've got like gray hair. Like, I actually make responsible decisions financially. Like, it's not
tough.
fun.
It's tough.
Yeah, I'm not living my best life over here, man. I'm actually shit just slows down and gets boring at some point, you know?
Yeah. And then the podcast ends.
And then it just fades to black. There's just a slight blood stain behind me. No, I just like I love it. I'm happy, but I think I'm so happy that I'm just boring as fuck.
Oh yeah, and how does that make you feel?
Well, let's get into it. Let's bring Cooter on.
What's up, Davitus Dynasty? What's up,
Double D.
Double D. Interrupt Josh to shout us out.
We got some first timers.
It will flip. I am
Double D.
Hell yeah! What's up, guys? So Carl,
what's up? Welcome.
You're the guest. I feel like we haven't been treating you well enough, and that's because
we do that. We're shitty people.
Yeah. And this isn't an apology. This is just so you know it'll probably get.
I don't apologize for shit ever.
Exactly. This is more of a heads up to you that our shitty behavior is not going to stop here. Our guest is Carlton, Josh's friend. That's the whole. Well, you don't know him because he's not famous yet, but he's going to work on that. Starting,
he's working on it. He's got the hair down. He's gonna be. I feel like you can be a politician. Oh, they're famous.
He's running for.
Wait, hang on. Is this the Paul brothers? Did you finally get my fucking request? Is this the Paul brothers? Because I will fuck you up. Seriously.
I don't think it's Jake and Logan, Josh. Let's save that.
If it's Jake and Logan, say it right now. I'll fuck you up. Come to the garage right now.
No, but Carlton, I wanted to hear about your life story a little bit. And I know you gave us a brief run by earlier, but we need kind of a little bit of a drive by, but we need the full on murder scene. So go ahead and tell us the whole picture.
So in sales, I have.
Oh, in sales! I thought you said incel. I was like, wait a second, what? Where are we starting off from? No, I got you. In sales. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Yeah. Been in Tennessee.
Who's the Fetus Dynasty? Go ahead. I'm just talking out loud.
About 17 years. So yeah, I like Tennessee a lot.
And for that reason, I'm out again.
Josh, you had a chop for trying to leave the podcast 3 times.
God Almighty.
All right, sorry, Carlton. Keep going.
No, you're good. You're good. So as far as like what I like to do for fun, I love finance, economy. I love talking about where things are at in economics. I love talking about history. I love history.
And I love history too.
We love.
I love yard work. Like my best time is out.
And for that reason, I'm out.
And for that reason, I'm gone again.
I'm sorry.
So
you love yard work.
So you're basically Forrest Gump, like
basically.
I don't know if you've heard of this thing called the Republican Party, but I think they need it. I think they're looking for members. Listen, man. No, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say that's a whole different topic. Like, yeah. I would say I'm a little conspiracy side theorist. If you get my drift, so a little bit of that.
What's your biggest conspiracy theory? Like you're like, and there's the pretty popular ones like the moon landing and JFK, but like, is there one that's like really out there?
I would say that most. I would say going back up until World War II, all wars are nothing about profit. That's
not even a conspiracy.
Yeah,
no, that's common knowledge.
Yeah.
Look, when the economy fucking gets too bad, kill some people.
Yeah,
and we'll be right back on track. We'll create jobs, and there will be less people to compete with. It's just It's a very thing.
Yeah. Like today with Bush pitching a starting pitch or whatever. last time you did that, when you do that, right after 9/11. Is there a connection? Honestly, could be, but that's me.
We're not gonna do any 9/11 things right now.
No,
hold on a second.
Listen,
the
Pete,
Moore guy is knocking at the door. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Pete Davidson would not be happy, and you know how much we love fucking Pete Davidson.
You know how much Pete Davidson cock we have to shove down our throat.
Yeah, and I hear it's giant, but oh, you are Jake Paul and Logan Paul? Fucking come on, bro. Let's do this.
Go.
I'll take you both the same. I don't even need Philbo.
Well, let's slow down there. I definitely want my piece of the Paul brothers too. We'll take them on. 8 viewers at a time. Now, Carlton. So let's hear about the economy a little bit. So I know you said you're in sales. You're a little bit you like the economy stuff. So what's your like general? If you had to give me a little bit of a breakdown of just the flash in the market today, what's your take?
Nobody can time it, but we've been pushing this off for years, like 10 years. Like we never really covered from the 2008 crisis. Everything is inflated. You look at personal income, wages, etc. It's not keeping up, hasn't kept up for years. And then ultimately, too, the value of our currency is, worthless at this point. Going back to when we got off the gold standard. So that's kind of where I'm at. I think, honestly, the only thing, again, that's keeping us going right now is that we are the reserve currency. Whenever that stops, and it will, all bets are off, So...
Well, yeah, I mean that happened back in what the 80s or the 90s with the British pound, and they got pounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not. We're not looking forward to that. So what we're gonna need is, if they do decide to make that decision, we just go to war with someone, like somebody big, somebody big that we can handle. The Ukraine, so our
they're pretty big. We can definitely handle them.
Well, our track record is we give like our secondary equipment to help people, and then we end up fighting them against their own shit. So the Ukraine is definitely on that list. So I just say we tag team them with Russia, and we just eliminate this Ukrainian problem once and for all.
Well, there's not only that, but that's probably a good idea because we're definitely 0-2 against Canada, surprisingly. So maybe we should just tag team Ukraine. Just go in. No,
hard. we should because look, we
bend her over from the back.
We give them some 20-year-old A1 Abrams and Lightning planes, but look, that's fine. We'll just send some Raptors over there. And
as Davidas Dynasty says, we'll tag team some bussy on.
Tag team some bussy.
Yeah.
And some sussy. And some fussy. And some hussy.
Oh man,
we're wilding out on the comment board.
Dude, Philbo is my real name, by the way. You're just
he's a hobbit. He's a hobbit. He's actually underground right now. Philbo that light is actually
feet, dude. You don't even want to see him.
You don't. He wears socks at the beach, but they're giant socks. Like he has a special order of them.
Bro, I do have a special order.
Yeah,
I have all these Asians in sweatshops just constantly making me socks.
Yeah, so he's because he runs through them because all he wears is socks. He doesn't wear. There's no shoes or outerwear. It's just socks.
Exactly.
But so and he has to special order his condoms too. But that's inversely. He's got to get. So imagine a baby carrot and the amount of latex. He actually gets a discount because there's.
Wait, are we talking about my feet or what are we talking about?
No, your condoms.
Oh,
yeah, no, it's he gets a discount because they use so little latex they can actually double the size of the pack.
Bro, these fools are making fun of my 5-head, Josh. You see this shit?
Oh shit!
Or like Phil Ball.
Yes.
Listen, homie.
Oh shit! Here, okay? Oh my goodness! Oh, now they're gonna start in on me. Talk about my shitty beard mustache.
Yeah, talk about the fact that he looks like he's 12, but somehow feels like he's 57.
Somehow I'm 49 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
At least I have a normal size head.
No, your head's still pretty fucking big. It's just not quite as tall and as well defined as mine. So
anyway.
So Carlton, I also have to say that the very first time that we ever got our first subscriber, we took like a bunch of shots and we talked about World War I. for like 35 minutes.
We did.
Yeah, that was a thing.
That was a thing.
You really liked history.
We were drunk as shit, but somehow we brought it together.
Dude, everything that we said was 100% correct too. Was the other thing.
Yep. He took the Western Front, I took the Eastern Front, and we fucking murdered it.
Yeah, but we never mind. I'm not even gonna say that. So anyway, no, but yeah, we were talking about it because the guy we were talking to online, he was a Turk. He was a Turk living in Germany. So
or was he a German living? Was he German living in Turkey?
No, he was a Turkish individual living in Germany, speaking English. So he 100% was like, hey, so give me your take on World War One. And so, but we knew this information about him beforehand, and I was just like, fuck, well, there's really nothing we can say to appease this man.
Right. Get it? If you don't get it, leave the chat. No, I'm just kidding. Stay around. Hey, listen, there's a little subscribe button down there. If you're talking shit on our message boards, guess what? I'll take a shot. I'll get drunk as fuck. I got nothing to do tonight. Look, I'll take a shot for every subscriber. And it's really cheap, and we have bonus material. Like I show my dick on camera to subscribers sometimes, so that's false advertisement. I don't, and my camera it doesn't have the proper zoom feature, so you can't really see it that well. So,
Carlton, I got it. So the chat's asking, does the tree painting behind you signify growth?
Yes, actually, I think it's like a tree.
So it's as boring as it looks. Okay, got it.
Yeah, it's like down in Savannah or something. Like I love trees, so again, I'm a 80-year-old man in a 40-year-old body. So there you go.
So you saw you painted that yourself?
Oh no, I just like it's photography. It's
a photograph. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I couldn't really tell. It looked like a painting. It looks a little bit more abstract. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
You said you took that in Savannah?
Yeah.
Did you? Well, don't elaborate. It's fine. So were you?
Yeah.
Sorry. So
Plain simple.
Were you visiting Josh when you did that, or did you live in Savannah for a short time, or like what? Why were you there?
It was work related. I was doing like a store remodel at the time. So
shit. For what store? Can you talk about it?
Oh yeah, Lifeway Christian stores.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So I went all around the country, and that was like probably the favorite part of my job at that time was I got to go all over and see places, So
and this was why you were estranged to Josh.
Yes,
because I feel like his bad influence would have prevented you from working for a Christian store.
Right. I would have got you fired day one.
You just show up to work, they're like, we know you've been with the devil.
Yeah.
We smell it on you.
Yeah. All of a sudden, there's just Facebook pictures popping up with him with the fucking horn antlers, like wearing the goddamn skull. Yeah, I mean, we're not a religious podcast. We have shit on religion a little bit, but
you shit on religion. I got nothing wrong with religion.
Look, I'm not.
Well,
I'm
that's not true, but I don't have.
Okay.
The big
I'm not.
points.
I'm not against it, and you both know that I'm not against it. It does. There's some sage advice there. There's actually some things to take away, but I also
there's a 20-year-old edgelord Josh out there somewhere though who is cringing at everything you're saying right now.
I don't give a fuck. That's what I'm built for. But that's. I mean, weird enough, that's the reason why Carlton and I are friends, because we grew up in church together. And
now, this was the same church you were getting blowjobs in the pews, right?
I never. No. We never did that.
Well, you never gave them. That's not what I was talking about.
Not in the sanctuary. No. But no, it's funny because that's the background, and he went right at the fork, and I went left at the fork. And we've come together on some stuff. I've looked at basically Carlton growing up was like a mentor to me. So he was a couple years older, but he's one of those few guys that like in their teens he had his head put on straight. Like he was always level-headed. He always had advice. It was one of those things. Which I mean, can you imagine dealing with a 15-year-old me, Philbo?
Yo, Ryan, thanks for the follow, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Josh, no, I can't imagine that shit actually.
I mean, I wasn't tame. We'll just say that.
Well, you weren't tame.
And Carlton was about as tame as they came. But he was, it was great always having somebody that I trusted and that I could say, hey, I'm having a problem, or hey, this is going on, and knowing that he's going to give me good advice. And it was rarely religious advice. We were pretty good friends. It was just
yeah. I'm sure you haven't been a nerd your entire life, Carl. I'm sure it wasn't. I'm sure it wasn't always that bad.
No, that's not what I mean. It's here. I'll take a shot for that follow. I appreciate that, but
yeah. Good
but
job,
no,
Liz,
like,
baby.
but it was one of those things, and we had another good friend, Justin, and we would definitely nerd out, do the Halo LAN parties, and
that where boys became men, son. That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly, like the all-nighter.
Hell yeah.
Right.
And I mean, Carlton, you remember who the G was? Who was the G in Halo?
You, baby, you all the way. You.
No, I remember we would literally make people go to sleep because we would fucking like it would be me and Justin on one, and then we would put everybody in the other room. It would be like 2 versus 6 or whatever it was, and we would just murk kids. Like we would go through the whole thing, and we would both be like 25 kills, 1 death, and that was the one like lucky time that they actually caught us in a corner.
Right.
And
then you woke up.
Hey, listen,
got him. Shots fucking fired. How are you going to handle
shots
that?
fired? Well,
that's adversity, man. How are you going to grow and learn from that?
I've got a witness right here. Fucking testify, Carlton. Was that not the truth? Like Justin and
I
I
court does not recognize this witness.
Justin and I were both S tier, and if you outnumbered us, that helped us. You were just cannon fodder.
It was better for the stats.
It was easier for me to find you.
You're stuck in here with me. Yo, Halo LAN parties, yeah, dude. I mean, we all
that was the shit, man. Like, you want to talk about like people rage quitting and like literally not like sitting on the couch and not wanting to play anymore.
Yeah,
Justin and I would pull that shit, and we would be up by like 30 kills in 5 minutes, and then we would both in unison just be like, oh.
You'd be like, oh.
Yeah. We were chanting the Halo theme just. And you could hear it from the other room. They were so fucking mad. I'm like, dude, stop doing it. Split us up. Like, why the fuck would you ever allow us on the same TV on the same team? What are you doing? Like, what kind of frittatas would allow us to do that?
Fucked up. Also, that reminds me, we did talk about this briefly, but when NCAA comes back out, oh shit, we're gonna play the fuck out of that.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out next. I think it's
2020. I just said 2024.
No, it's 2024, but it comes out a couple months before. But the good thing now is also they're gonna have updated rosters on that shit. So like because basically everybody gets paid to be a college athlete now. Yeah. And so now it's gonna be legit. Like it's not just number 8. Oh, or number 19. Oh, that's Brock Bowers. No, that's number 19.
No, that's number 19, Andrew McGovern.
Right.
Like, no.
Yeah. No, that's not. That's well, he's a 98 overall. That's Brock Bowers.
Wait. What's the score right now? Do we know?
Oh shit, we got to look it up.
No. Let's see, Jordan.
26-7. Florida.
Oh yeah, baby. The train is a coming. A chugga. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
And don't worry, Carlton. Your fucking volunteers are going to get it in a couple weeks.
Yeah, they're about to volunteer for a pussy what's it called? Slaying. I couldn't think of the word. Their pussies are about to get slayed coming up here in a minute.
Cream pie those pussies. Don't worry.
I said pussies with a B. I have class, sir.
I did too.
And that's a chop.
I said that was a B.
All right, sorry, I heard the P word. I retract it. It's going back.
Yeah, it's all right. We got the chop shop later. It's fine.
Oh, wait, we got the chop shop.
The chop shop.
That was actually pretty.
Which,
good.
by the way, go fucking Diamondbacks. I can't fucking deal with the Rangers anymore.
I'm gonna be chopping along to the. By the way, so I took a shot out of my Braves World Series, and I'm also wearing my Braves World Series fucking hoodie because
R.I.P.
we will be back. It doesn't matter. We'll be back. We got a great team.
We'll
We're
be
gonna be
back.
around for
Oh,
a hot
yeah.
minute. Oh hell
All right.
yeah!
Oh,
We're
you're
gonna
a
get
Braves
better
fan?
pitchers. It's gonna happen.
Always, baby.
All right.
That's
So
what I'm
we'll-
talking about.
okay.
That's what I'm talking
They're
about,
the
baby.
only team.
Exactly.
There
The
is
only ones that matter.
one ring to find them and one ring to rule them, and that is the World Series ring in 2021.
And this year, we will neither be finding it nor ruling with it.
And listen, if we don't find a fucking pitcher, I'm done.
Somebody who will stay healthy for more than 2 games at a time would be fucking
Oh my
fantastic.
goodness, I'm over it, dude. I'm over it. Like
The Soroka
fucking-
Freed bullshit.
Like stick the fucking Kyle Wright Soroka bullshit and the fucking Max Fried
That's what I'm
and
saying.
Charlie
dude. It's been
Morton.
hard.
And
This
look,
Morton's gone, I think, right? He had
no, he's not gone. It's a team option.
Oh, okay.
So it's a $20 million option, but considering what he brings, that's what I say exercise that option. But look, I'm over it. We need somebody like fuck, dude. We could have got Zach Wheeler in the offseason.
Yeah,
and
that
we
would have
didn't.
been. We would have been fucking dead.
Yeah,
God
dude.
damn.
Get a guy like Zach Wheeler and then get like get a B tier guy too that's actually known to stay healthy.
Right.
Because
That's
Bryce,
the key.
but I'm saying Bryce Elder ain't it, kid. And like he's hurt, he's in, he's out, but he shits the bed towards the end of the season. Fuck that. Kyle Wright, R.I.P. bro. Like you're Soroka now. Soroka, have fun working at Bilo next year.
Well, here's the thing. Bryce Elder's also young. He's only 24 years old. So I feel
And that's
like,
fine. But listen, I understand what AA is doing and what the front end management's doing. I understand it. We're saving a shit ton of money, but I understand. But listen, we've gotten to that point to where we're peaking like in September, and you can't. And not even this year. We peaked in August.
Mhm.
And then everybody got hurt and everybody dropped out. And it's like, okay, well, we had the best record, but then we got beat by the dick suck shit sipping Phillies. And look, that's just not okay. I'm sorry. Getting beat 2 years in a row by the Phillies in the divisional series, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like, I'd understand if this was like the 2003 powerhouse Phillies, but it's not. Like, this is it's bad management. It's like they're not managing the pitchers properly. They're I'm sorry. I'm spiderwebbing. I'm going off on a tangent, but this is a tangent that needs to be heard. Fuck the Phillies. And they're not that good of a team. And Bryce, listen, God damn it. And sorry, Carlton, I know that word hurts you, but I'm upset. But fucking that they have the ability to put together 5 out of 6 lefties in the first 6 of their lineup. Fucking play a lefty. Oh, sorry, Max Fried's hurt. Play a fucking lefty and shut that shit down in game 1. I don't want to fucking hear it. Like, shut it down. Take the first one in Atlanta. Set the fucking tone.
Yeah.
And then, guess what? Bullpen day. All of our fucking lefties are pitching first game in Philly. We're gonna shut them the fuck up first game.
I mean, shit. We could lose to the Diamondbacks. We could have done that.
Yeah,
Didn't
no,
have
we
to be
could.
them.
We would have beat the Diamondbacks though. This is another year where the Phillies somehow pulled it out, and like we would have beat any other fucking team.
I know.
It's just-
I know. It's the same thing with the Nationals. I mean, it's just the situation we've been in. It's it's the thing that it is, and it's not even that we're choking. Like we're not. I mean, I guess we are. It's a pattern, right? We kind of are choking in the playoffs a little bit, but it's a lot of other factors. Like we don't have a record-setting season that we did with the best player in baseball.
I'm saying we have the best. We have the best player in baseball.
Yeah.
We have the best power hitting team that baseball's ever seen.
Mhm.
So
100%.
what the fuck's the problem? Like how do we in game 1 only get 4 hits?
Plus, the MLB is gonna have what 7 million in market viewers for this game coming up. Like nobody's a fucking Rangers fan. The entire state of Arizona has a population of like 3 million people.
Right.
So
And they don't watch baseball.
right.
So
So it's gonna be
nobody gives a fuck.
right. Exactly.
Carlton, your thoughts?
I'm good.
That's okay.
That's a chop.
No,
I'm not trying to abuse our guest, but are you a little more casual than we are?
I really don't care about baseball unless the Braves are involved. That's how I feel. But I'm not like a huge.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. The Braves should
Yeah.
be involved in the game tonight.
Oh yeah,
They should be there.
yeah, yeah. So I got better things to do than watch somebody besides the Braves. So
who's
fair
your
enough.
favorite player on the Braves right now?
I don't know. That's a good question. I tell you though, like I grew up in the '90s. Like honestly, like if you look retrospective, like the Bulls, like Jordan. Like I'm a Steve Avery kind of guy. Like '90s Braves is like the best in my opinion, but that's just me.
So out of that four-headed monster, you choose Steve Avery. That's interesting.
I like that
See that?
choice.
I like Steve Avery. What's wrong
Steve
with
Avery's
Steve
a
Avery?
Hall of
man?
Fame pitcher, Josh.
No, he's not.
I thought he was.
That's a chop. No, he's not.
Oh,
Look at
come
this.
on.
Look at this. Hang on. I'll show you something. Right here. John Smoltz, baby. Right here. Right here. This is it.
And that's an acceptable option.
Yeah. Fucking
Fuck yeah.
Maltz.
Yeah. So I actually I need to put it up behind me, but I do have a vintage poster from the '90s that it's the four-headed monster, and it's Glavine, Smoltz, Maddox, and then Avery, and under it's just labeled 1, 2, 3 out, and it's a pretty fucking gnarly poster.
That
Yeah.
was pretty legit. I like that.
Yeah. Tom Glavine was good. Terry Pendleton, he was good.
Yeah, he's not a pitcher though.
When Tom
No.
Glavine wasn't
Third-
visiting him.
Third base, right?
No, that was Maddox. Maddox was the one that
maybe Maddox. Sorry.
Maddox was the one that would haze the rookies by peeing on them in the shower.
Like one does.
Yeah, Philbo loves hazing, so
I love being hazed.
he loves being hazed. He loves hazing. He loves witnessing it. He loves cheering it on.
Anything that
It's
has
just-
yeah.
Anything that has to do with actually tearing someone down mentally for no reason.
You've heard of Florida
Um,
State? I started that.
You mean Penn State?
Yeah, all of them. It doesn't matter.
Well, no, that was less hazing, more raping children. But
Right. That was that was also a coach.
yeah, and that was wow. Thinking about that, dude. Do you remember when that
Michigan
shit
State
surfaced?
with the guy with the Olympics guy. When that shit surfaced? Yeah.
Or Georgia just raping the shit out of everyone else for the last 3 years.
That's also true. That's also a touchy subject for many of our victims because Georgia's been a damn powerhouse.
Dude, it's the best 41 game stretch the SEC's ever seen. They're 40-1.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, no, that's why we're gonna fucking three-peat.
Wow, that's pretty legit. I mean, plus, like, honestly, I want to say, really, since the Auburn game, the team has just done a 180. Like, we blew the fuck out of Kentucky. Now, Vanderbilt obviously scored more than they should have, but the defense is just not as good as it has been. It's not as I don't think it's as bad as people are saying. I mean, people are, it's just like an average defense. Like, no, it's still a pretty damn good defense. It's just not the literal lights out.
Oh
defense.
no, it's not the Philadelphia Eagles
Yeah,
defense.
It's exactly.
It's like the
Yeah.
front four are all from Georgia, and they're all leading the league in
Right.
sacks. They're
Exactly.
1 through 4.
Yeah.
Because
there's a reason why.
Jalen Carter is a goddamn brick shit house on wheels. Like,
He puts
that
the
guy-
to shame.
dude, that guy, he's probably the scariest defensive tackle that I've seen, and that's in a long time. Well, I take that back. What was his name? The dirty ass guy that played for the Lions, Ndamukong Suh. He was-
Yeah.
He was scary in a different right because he was fat, so he could like punch through, but he was still really
He can sit on
athletic.
you after the play and break all your
Yeah.
butts.
No, then he'll stomp you with, he'll cleat your throwing hand after he does
Right.
it. Yeah, he'll really get the job
Yeah.
done. Well,
Yeah, exactly.
golf clap for you, Ndamukong. Which, by the way, with a name like, I'm not going into that, but he's a class act. That's all I'll say.
You're like, I don't want to be platform today.
Yeah, he's a class act.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the defense, it's definitely not nearly the caliber of the last 2 years, but it's still like top 5 in the nation.
Yeah, it's still
and
fucking amazing.
It's still amazing. We're used to
Yeah.
No, they don't score touchdowns. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
We're just used to like the 80s Chicago's Bear defense that we've been running.
Yeah,
the
we're
last,
just like
4 years.
damn it, our third string's in. We're up by 40 points and they scored a touchdown. Fuck. Like what is that?
Now here's something else. Now this is completely unrelated to this, but it just got me thinking about it because Carlton, I want your input on this. So we've been planning a segment for a long time now about finding some really racist town halls near Josh and like calling in and making some spoof calls. We got the idea because Josh found a park nearby. I don't know, well, not relatively nearby, but somewhere, we'll just say in the central North Carolina area. That they started charging $1 for people to attend because basically they were trying to gatekeep black people from showing up. That was the thought process behind it.
They didn't want any class acts there.
Yeah. Which is like the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of because who the fuck doesn't have $1?
Right.
But it wasn't. So it wasn't so much that it was the way I was approached and the way it was casual
right.
conversation.
There was a lot. I'm talking about the very end result of a very long story.
Yeah, but basically to surmise, I went to this little splash pad with
Josh was
some
solicited
people.
by an older Southern gentleman.
I was wearing a Speedo and a children's splash pad, and I was no, I'm kidding. But this
standing on the corner.
Yeah, no, this old guy that actually is on city council walks around. He introduces himself, and then he just says some.
He just calls himself the Colonel. We don't really know.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's with a K, a colonel with a K. But
the Colonel with a K.
so he walks around and he's talking, but it was so like there was no beating around the bush. It was just basically like you don't know me from anyone, and you're basically spilling your guts that you're racist, and that the reason why you charge $1 is because now the people you don't want here won't loiter here. And I was like,
right.
First of all, who the fuck are you? You don't know who the fuck I am. So what? Just because I'm white doesn't mean I'm on your team, buddy.
Nowhere too.
Yeah. Just because I'm white doesn't mean I'm on your team, buddy. Like,
that guy pegged you as a first round draft pick.
He did. Apparently, my mustache screams racist.
I mean, that's not the only thing about you.
Yeah, that's not the only thing. However, I'm not really racist. I mean, everybody's a little
I'm not
racist.
really racist. Let me put the accusations to bed, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
I'm not really all that racist.
It's not that bad. Like I'm not marching on anybody or anything. But
you're not turning fire hoses on people.
Yeah.
You're not that level of racism.
yeah, but I'm self-deprecating as well. I fucking hate white people just as much as everybody else. So it's really not fair because I feel like I'm fair in it. That like usually I'd say it just running into someone in the general public, you can just assume they're a garbage person, white, black, brown, yellow, whatever it is.
Otherwise, it's really guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah, until they open the door for you, hold it, let you enter first, and then say, "Yeah, appreciate you," or "Hope you have a good day," whatever it
Thank
is.
you for your service. You know.
Yeah, and then we can sign off that they're only a little bit of a garbage person,
right.
But like they can actually act correctly in public, which that went out the window years ago. Like people just don't know how to fucking act in public. But
I bet you fucking
Agreed.
Reagan knows how to act in public.
That's right.
He's been raised by the wrath of God put into him. Or the fear of God, whatever it is. The wrath of God.
The wrath of God. Old Testament shit.
He's every time he walks outside, it's a plague of frogs just following him.
Like we don't study the New Testament, son.
You've read Leviticus, right? Don't you dare turn up with one of them in my house.
He is a jealous God. Bow before him.
Something with a chicken, dude. I fucking learned today. Like
something with a chicken.
No, this is coming from somewhere. I learned the other day that the Hasidic Jewish community will like enter this. They'll create this like. Maybe I shouldn't talk about this because everybody's just screaming anti-Semitism like just for mentioning the word. So maybe I probably shouldn't even talk about this. But I'm just gonna put it in the educational context where I literally had no idea this happened, but.
We have a PSA. Bong, bong,
yeah.
bong.
Yeah, give me the NBA. Sound me in. Walter Cronkite coming to you live. I said NBC is what I meant. But also,
are you drunk? That one.
Yeah,
that one shot of Casamigos.
No, I'm just talking a million miles an hour. But let me finish because I'm trying to get to the point.
I went straight to the 5 head, huh?
Oh, bro. Fuck. What was I saying? I forgot.
I fucking love that they roasted you on your 5-head. That's perfect.
No, they just walk in and drop that bomb and walk away. I might as well. I was like a Soviet tank in the middle of a fucking field. I didn't stand a chance. They just
you got pinged immediately by a drone.
they came right at the Luftwaffe and just took me out in a heartbeat. Wait, can we call our followers the Luftwaffe?
Luftwaffe. Only if they invest in Litecoin.
I fucking love that. That's our community slants for
I think, look, honestly, I think instead of going that direction, we might need to tone down the Nazi references. Maybe just a little bit, because you're about to badmouth Jewish people.
Our newsletter is the Azov Battalion Weekly.
Like you're literally the next thing out of your mouth was about to be badmouthing Jewish people.
I know, and it wasn't even supposed to be like that. It was just a crazy thing that I learned. Where
just go ahead and shave it all the way off. Just like get you a couple lightning bolts. They don't have to be permanent. Just do them with marker.
Right.
And
I'll tell everybody it's Harry Potter. I swear.
Yeah. And then one of the versions of Brad Pitt will show up and murder you and scalp you.
Probably our version of Brad Pitt.
Hang on. I can't be here for the Jewish thing. I gotta go grab some ice real quick. I'll be right back. Tell Carlton all about your your
No, it's just this,
your feelings on the Hasidic Jews.
They open up a wet market and they slaughter a bunch of chickens and like twirl them around their heads. And this is like, I think it's something to do with like cleansing your sins or something like that. I forget what it's called. It's this crazy, like I'm just like, it's just crazy that it happens. It's just like this ritual that they for around one of their holidays. And I had no idea. I never heard of this before. It's really big in New York City, like where the Hasidic Jewish community is mostly located in the U.S. So I don't know. I don't know why I thought of that. I don't even remember where we bridged from after that or before that.
Yeah, well, there's some crazy, I call them crazy, but traditions like that people do. Like,
right.
I went to Trinidad like 15 years ago, and some of the stuff I saw there was like, wow, like, from a cultural perspective, but.
A little bit of more of like the I don't know like the best way to describe it, but more of like the West African like influence and that part of the Caribbean.
And like Hinduism and stuff, like things that were very, very foreign to me as a I think I was like 17 at the time, but I was like, wow, But
you go to India?
No, there's some influence in Trinidad of like
really?
Of Hindu and Buddhism. Yeah. Pretty crazy, but welcome back there, Josh.
What did I miss?
Talking about the Hinduism and Buddhism in Trinidad. Excuse me.
Oh,
apparently they have local communities. I had no idea. Absolutely no idea.
No comment. Anyway, so like going back to our past. On that? So let's go back because. One thing Carlton and I used to enjoy growing up was mission trips. We used to love going on mission trips. So how do I say this gently? Carlton was a bit particular when he was in his teens. I know he's grown out of it a little bit, but
slightly.
One time he asked you if you two were into men.
Yeah. Well,
we've all been there.
Well, look. We've all had a wine cooler outside of a public school we were staying in for a mission trip. So basically, the way, because we knew each other, like he was in the church his whole life. I was in the church like most of my young life, and him being older than me, whatever. But it was kind of a standoffish situation. I was afraid to approach him because, I guess for lack of a better term, he was known as clean. So. Like I was told to steer clear by my mother, and rest in peace. But she told me, she's like, yeah, don't. She basically called me a long-headed hellion.
Yeah, she said, "Don't you see that nice boy over there? Don't drag him down to your level."
Don't. Yeah, exactly. That's what it was.
I fucking love that.
She was like, just steer clear of him. He's a good boy. And I was,
don't you dare ruin him with your nonsense.
And I was like, challenge accepted. But. No, I remember Carlson. You you probably remember we went on a mission trip out to Greensboro, North Carolina, and we stayed at UNCG, and we were doing like flood relief out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I remember that's like really, that's not the first obviously we had spoken before, but that's like the first real interaction. I was like, oh, okay, so he's a normal guy. Because you were presented to me to be something completely different. And that's kind of like where we started. And then I remember
apparently your mom was making a backroom deal for him at the church. Like,
well, my
kids.
My mom was one of the most opinionated, like balls to the wall, all gas, no brakes individuals.
Wait a second.
And
where have I heard that before?
I get it honest. But no, I remember we had a really good time there, and then that's when we both basically did the whole like all in thing. So like all day Sunday, we were there Wednesdays, we were there Thursdays. Like, you remember our Sunday routine?
I don't, man. I'm old.
Dude, you're not that
Josh
old.
Still dreams about this. What are you talking about?
You're not that old, and I drink way more than you. No, what I mean is like on Sundays. So you remember
Josh, you actually have a pretty impressive memory.
You mean after church? Sorry, I was still in Greensboro, North Carolina.
What?
I was still on the mission trip.
I got you. Yeah, no, I don't. I can pinpoint some things, but not
I was just like, wait, I didn't commit that felony with you. Remember? I was not there, Your Honor.
I just watched it. I didn't tell anyone. But no, I mean like our normal Sunday routine. So I was a part of the AV crew with you remember Big Game and Kenny and all those guys.
Big Game. His name was Big Game, like a buffalo.
His name was. You remember Big Game, right?
Is that because he talked a big game?
I don't know. Why did they call him that?
That was a Justin Schultz thing, and I don't know why they called him.
Maybe he won the big game.
No,
maybe
not this guy.
Caught the touchdown. Oh, okay.
not this guy.
You're like, well, if he was 300 pounds lighter, maybe.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't that big. He was.
Are you sure that wasn't? Wait, so where does his name even come from? Did he have antlers or some shit?
So our youth pastor gave him the name. He was a younger guy. I think when he started as being our youth pastor,
that was
he
his
was like
native
25. Yeah.
When he got adopted into the tribe, that's what his name became.
Right. Game, the big. And
put that on. Dude, if that was my name, that would go on every fucking legal document I could put my hands on. I would put myself on other grids just so that name could be out there.
I would wear a jersey all the time.
Right. Exactly.
But no, I mean, he got it honest. He didn't give it to himself. And I still to this day, I guess I never asked the questions because I didn't really care. But anyway, he kind of ran the AV. So, we'd run the soundboards for all of the services, whatever special stuff they had going on, we'd help out. But what that meant was I had to be there at sunrise. So I like the sunrise service or the early service. What time was that? Like
6 or 6:30. I mean, it was
6:30. So literally, I'd be at church at 6:30 running the soundboard, and then we do Sunday school, and then we do the 11 o'clock service, and then we would go out and have lunch. We go to Subway. I remember we used to go to Subway way more than we should have, but.
What is it? I feel like Subway used to be better than it is now, too.
It did.
It used to be way better.
I feel like, it really. I'm even just thinking back to when I was in high school. You guys were already old when that was going on.
Yeah, we were old as shit. Little Princess Filbo sleeping in the manger.
Long may she reign.
And then we had choir practice, so we come back and do choir practice, and then we had like the night service. And then there was another class too at some point.
We had something after Sunday, like called Cebu or something that was like after. So it was like an all-day event. Like we were there all day.
Yeah. No, I was literally because I had to be at sunrise, which you guys were never at sunrise. It was me and a bunch of old people and Richard, who was the pastor. Like literally, on Sundays I would be there for 14 hours.
Jesus Christ! I hope the priest was giving you a good hand job back there if you're going to be included for that long. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude.
Well, Richard's hands were a little shoddy, so he went with the blowies.
They were rough.
Um,
He took out his dentures for a softer experience.
Yeah, it was fine.
Anyway.
No, I just remember it, but moving along. No, I just remember it. I did that for so long. I did that for years, and it just got to be too much. Like it was like, I guess my experience with like the NFL and fantasy football. Like I was all in all the fucking time, and I was always there. That's all it was. And then finally, I was just like, it's kind of like Forrest Gump. Like when he was running, he's like, then I just stopped running.
That one day I decided this shit's dumb. I'm going home.
I'm going home.
Yeah.
Like I was like, man.
And then people were lining up next to you asking you what the meaning of life was, and you're like, I don't fucking know. I'm just running.
Maybe I actually, because you and I were good friends, but you had moved along, like you were out doing your thing, and then
I discovered life after Josh.
But most of the people I hung out with were older too.
Yeah,
and so
God,
like
him, so boring.
I was always boring, but like you, Patrick or Badger, whatever we're calling him now, and then
so many names.
Daniel, like I was I never really hung out with the younger people.
Actually, what it was is Badger won the big game, and the big game really likes badger hunting. Don't ask me why.
Listen, the big game's gonna come whoop your ass. How about that?
Oh
no, I guess that's when we got separated. You went and did your own thing, and then I just lost interest. Like the people my age kind of sucked. Like I was never really.
You, the 80s voiceover. That summer, that was the last time they ever hung out. Carlton went on to become a youth minister and raise 5 children.
Yeah.
Josh died when he was 17 while jumping off a cliff.
No, I would be more like the what's his name, Doubleday at Animal House. Is like he marauded a congressional hearing and was never heard from again.
You've heard of the Viking in Congress, right?
Yeah. No, they caught him, but yeah, no, it was just one of those things. Like I don't know. Do you not think that? I mean, Justin was there, but Justin and I fell out when we were like 18 because he turned into kind of a cunt, and it was just like everybody else that was my age and younger were just kind of blah.
Carlton's like, I had all kinds of friends, you fucking loser. I can't relate to what you're saying at all.
I started doing I started working like crazy. Like I was working 2 jobs and.
What were you doing?
Yeah, Chick-fil-A and Staples. Staples on the weekend and Chick-fil-A throughout the week.
Yeah, dude. So how'd you like working at Chick-fil-A?
It was good. I worked there like 4 years.
Actually, I take that back. How'd you like working at Staples? I'm sure that was a much worse experience.
Staples was interesting. Like, trying to sell someone a warranty on their computer. That was not fun.
They're overpaying by like $300 for.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you don't see a cent of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. At what point did you realize when you were selling warranties at Staples, where you're like, this is not what I want to do with the rest of my life?
Oh man, yeah. I mean, the only thing is they did pay more than Chick-fil-A at the time. They were like $2 more an hour, which, I mean, good lord.
So I started at
Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I started at Chick-fil-A $4.15 an hour.
That's like slave labor.
That's like $10 less than it is today. Staples,
they pay the yard workers more than that.
Well, hang on. I think you're a little disconnected because as someone who's recently worked in fast food, we were definitely paying some people $9.50 an hour. So
damn, homie, that sucks.
I
was making that at Subway when I was like 16 years old.
But I could also train my Boxador to do that same job. So it's not you're not curing cancer, so you get what you get.
Yeah.
And it sucks, but that's the reason I had to get out of fast food, because it's literally it's the drain catcher for the shit that fucking gets washed off of society.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone that applies, you never have anyone with ambition. You never have anyone with initiative. Right. You never have anyone with effort. Like the effort level's 3 out of 10, and you get what you get. I'm sorry,
That's on a
but
good day.
yeah, that's like my top performers.
But I think like every kid should work some type of retail or fast food, like to give them a good perspective, you know.
Hell yeah, no, 100%.
Because they think they should get a job out of high school and make, you know, $30 an hour, $40 an hour, and just like have it handed to them, you know. And like that's not how it works. That's not how it works.
Well, and tell you the truth,
it's not how it
Carlton,
works.
if you had said that 5-7 years ago, I would just instantly be like, yeah, those fucking lazy assholes. But at the same time, it's like prices are just so fucking up, and this is a recent thing,
Right.
obviously. I mean, you can make it. I mean, it goes back much further than that. But you know, with the most recent inflation, it's like I feel bad, dude. Like I'm 27. I make six figures. Humble brag. And it's like,
long
still,
live
it's like
the princess.
But it's like I wasn't. This is something very recent for him. Long may she reign. This is something that I very recently found out. Like I was making like 70 grand like a year and a half ago, and it was, dude. I was doing Uber. I was doing fucking all kinds of shit to like. I was doing paid surveys, like just to get the extra money so I could have more in savings, or you know, I pay off my college debt, stuff like that. So I mean, it is a lot. Just the general economic thing that we're in because Congress is a bunch of idiots and wanted to print $4 trillion in 2 years, or more like 6 months.
Well,
like, yeah,
I had to explain to an employee of mine actually today, because they were talking about minimum wage and how it should be, like California setting the standard. I was like, if you had any idea,
first of all, if you're looking at California,
if you had any idea, then like I'll just shut this down. But you're 19, so let me explain it to you real quick. I was like, yeah, that's fine. No, we can bump you up to $19 an hour, but you're gonna pay fucking $12 for a Whopper, like,
yeah,
and that's not even the meal. That's the Whopper. Yeah. Like if you want the meal, it's $16.
We're $4 away from that. A fucking sandwich at a fast food place, just the sandwich, you're looking at fucking $8 for some of these things, man.
Yeah, you're not doing yourself any favors, because the establishments that are being forced to pay you that are just, they're not gonna take the lump on the head. They're gonna make the consumer pay for it.
Right.
So that's the problem, is it'll never adjust. Like the margins will never adjust.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that they should or they have to, but I'm saying, you know, maybe somebody comes up with an idea like QT did in North Carolina, where you literally put $2 billion into an account and open a gas station that's far superior to any other gas station next to existing gas, like right smack next to them. And
like
then
rubbing its balls all over them.
Then you bottom out the prices, run them out of business, and then jack the shit all the way back up.
Yeah.
Just you Walmart the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's enough about that. Speaking of fast food, though, we did want to touch on one other thing before we get to the Chop Shop, and that is the Boo Box at McDonald's. What the fuck is that, Carlton?
Yeah.
So, you know, back in the 90s, like, I'm very like nostalgic, right? And freaking McDonald's last year, they brought back like the Boo Buckets. You go there, you get a Happy Meal. It's in a Boo Bucket. So like for a brief moment, I felt like I was like, you know, 8 years old again. And I think everybody's got like their favorite like memory of like a Happy Meal toy or whatever. Like, tell you, Burger King back in the day, they had the Nightmare Before Christmas watches. I don't know if you guys remember that or not, but you know, nostalgic. Today,
vaguely, I do, yeah.
Yeah, but like today, you know.
But what is a Boo Bucket? I need to know what it is.
It's a little bucket, like a jack-o'-lantern. Like
is it like a kid's meal or like what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and it has food in
it. Yeah, nuggets or whatever.
No, it has candies laced with marijuana in
it. It's just edibles.
Yeah.
So you know. I'm all for some throwbacks to the 80s and 90s.
And I'm sure it's $9 too, right?
I think it's like $7, yeah, for a freaking Happy Meal. Yeah.
Like now you can still get that? That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
You say that's not bad. I remember going.
I remember when we used to pay a nickel for Happy Meal.
The first time I ever had to pay for my own food was a public school field trip, and they took us to McDonald's, and I remember the the hamburgers were 60 cents. The
Yeah.
cheeseburgers were like 95 cents.
I was gonna. I mean,
And
yeah, I remember the dollar
A
meal. We used
Whopper,
to
a
have
Whopper
dollar
was
hamburgers.
a Whopper was $2. Yeah, no, dude, you're talking about like when I was like 2021, you had McChickens, you had fucking
So
the
good.
McDoubles, and dude, a McDouble they had to start charging because of people like me because you could get a McDouble
Oh yeah.
with and add all the toppings
Oh,
like
yeah.
a Whopper and still
Yeah.
get it for $1.
You can get
Yeah.
a Big Mac. Yeah, you can get a Big Mac for $1.
Yeah, sorry, not a
Yeah.
Whopper, a Big Mac. Like, yeah, you could get the exact same thing without the middle slice of bread that's fucking frittata anyway.
Yeah.
You could get all that for $1, and then they figured it out. They're like, all right, we're gonna start charging 25 cents a topping.
Yeah.
But
Well, guys, I got to bounce. I hate it.
don't miss the chop shop. We're wrapping up.
All right, let's
Got
do
2
it.
seconds.
Cue the intro.
All right, hold on. I should have had it ready. I had it. I thought I had it ready, but it's okay. It's right. So we're good to go.
The chop shop.
The chop shop. So this was one of our deadliest episodes yet.
This was a choppy episode, bro.
Yeah. It was the waters were not smooth. It was definitely choppy out there.
So I know I chopped you.
Yeah. I chopped you twice, and Carlton got chopped I think twice as well.
At
Carlton
least.
got chopped 300 times.
I think you're right. I remember that happening.
I chopped him. Look, I chopped him for country music,
Mm.
and
Yeah,
I chopped him for
well-deserved.
Dolly Parton, which
That's
you
not
were going to
deserved.
challenge. You were
I
going to
challenge that
challenge.
shit. Dolly Parton is a goddamn national treasure. Dollywood is not. Dollywood's off the fucking table. Dolly Parton is amazing, and you should put some spec on her name, son.
So, first of all, fuck you. Second of all, second of all, let me go to the judges. This we're gonna go to New York.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna hit
Get
the
Ronnie
booth.
on the phone.
We're gonna
We're
hit
gonna go
the
to
booth.
Chelsea. Hold on.
Ronnie's been
Yeah.
blacked out since they got knocked out by the Dick Suck Phillies.
Derek Jeter's gonna pull his dick out of a prostitute's mouth for a second.
And A-Rod is a class act now. I don't know if you saw that, but all right, I got word coming in. Hang on.
Okay. I'm nervous.
Chop stands. It's
Okay.
official. 10 yards.
The call on the field
So-
stands.
It stands. So Carlton.
I
So
respect the league's decision.
as a guest, Dick, and on
As
the
a
dirty
guest.
30, on the dirty 30, I say we multiply by 30. So
Oh shit!
So you end with 60 chops.
That makes
Ouch.
that's for reference. We might still be in the single digits between the two of us.
So that's
Well,
a record, huh?
Philbo's actually been chopped about 1,232 and a half times.
That's the bullshit number that Josh likes to give out.
He just doesn't like to acknowledge it. I've been chopped successfully once, I believe, because I'm
More.
challenging my chop.
I gave you 2 chops, so which one are you challenging?
So bring up the first one.
So I chopped you the first time because you didn't call me Princess Philbo. And then I chopped you the second time. I don't remember why. Oh, because I don't forget why I chopped you.
Negated. That one's out.
That's not fair because
So-
I have a terrible memory.
That's fine. You need to get better at the game. So that one's out. And guess what? Folks, we're breaking ground here. New shit. I'll accept that chop because
Wow.
we had spoken about it 10 minutes before. I'm not apologizing because I don't apologize for shit. But
He's accepted.
that's an acceptable chop. Well, we're not going to confirm it. We're not going to confirm it. Okay?
but we're not
we'll
going to
accept-
deny it.
We'll accept it.
Okay,
So anyway, that was the chop shop.
nice. The chop shop. Sweet. Successfully done. Well, that concludes our hour and a half of bullshitting around. Thank you to the boy Ryan's channel for following. We appreciate you stopping by. Also to he's just gone.
Nope.
He's done.
Sorry, guys.
Oh
I'm back.
no, he's back. I thought you were like,
Oh.
all right, time to go.
He dropped the fucking mic on us.
He's like, fuck these assholes.
Goddamn G.
Thanks to everybody who showed up today, especially to you, Candace. Thanks for coming back. Shout out to the sub. We will see you guys next time. Carlton, sign off, and we will close it out. That's him signing off. You can also
Thank you
speak
guys.
too.
Great time together. And just cherish, back to you, Josh, cherish those relationships, cherish those people in your life. So I know that's all serious, but
Damn,
that's
the most wholesome shit I've ever heard on this podcast.
I would expect nothing less. And for that, you get another chop.
And for that reason, I'm out with the chop.
I fucking love you. Look, continue being Brad Pitt every day. You and I, we definitely got to keep in touch. And look, we'll follow up. You might have your little fan club. You might have to make some personalized videos
you might
for
have to
some
get
folks.
on Cameo and start pumping some out. But thanks everybody. Thanks again, Candace. Always. We will see you guys next week, 5 o'clock, Friday or Saturday. Friday or Saturday. The days are up in the air. So Friday it'll be one or the other. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.
He's out now. He's done.